Good morning to everybody from us. We're just waking up, and we woke up to some really sad news. At least it bothered me. And isn't it amazing how you can feel sad about someone you don't even know?
Mhm.
Their turn to talk.
Yeah, good morning. We're just trying to say something or pay, what is that?
Pay respects. Yeah,
Respect, since we can't visit him.
yeah. And someone we don't even know, like
Mm.
personally, but wow. I guess we could call it. He passed away, and we don't even know him. But I feel sad. That's what I would say. Honestly, he passed away. I don't really know him, but I feel like in my heart I know him, and I feel sad. I literally feel sad. Maybe it doesn't affect you the same, right? Like you don't know like the backstory quite the same, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not going to mention anything who he is or anything because then this is just kind of like a general video because you never know how a video is going to go anyway. So this just might be one of our videos where we get 100 views, so that's okay because it's just a general thought of you get the pillow in my face. Just a general thought of how things go sometimes, really, which really made me think. And we were just talking about it. We're not even out of bed yet, so we are just talking about it as we just got the news. And I'm like, I feel so sad for this guy. That's all I'll say. I'll say he and this guy, so it doesn't relate to anyone, but it's kind of like a situation that if you don't even know who I'm talking about, that's fine because it doesn't matter. But like, for not knowing someone, it affects me so much because I'm thinking, okay, this person was married to basically someone he loved. He married someone he loved, and they had a child together. And to my understanding, they were like a Christian family. To my understanding, I mean, I don't know because again, I don't really know them. So, but that's the impression I got. And I always heard him speak only really nice things about his family, especially his wife. And like of the few times I've ever heard him speak, those are the things I've heard him say, just nice, kind things. And he loved his family so much from my point of view, my perspective of listening to him speak. And then the last going off, because he was not well, is from my understanding, and his wife had left him for another guy and left him alone in his worst time because he was not well and he loved her and the child, and she just left him for another guy. And then like I left a message for him saying, you should tell your story. He gave me a thumbs up, when I said you should tell your story. People would like to know your story. He gave me a thumbs up, and like week after week, I kept checking with to see if he would tell his story a little more, but he never did. He just gave me the thumbs up. So I just kept looking, and I was intently checking to see if he would give an update. And then we find out this morning he passed away. Oh my goodness. He passed away. I didn't
It
know
was
him.
yesterday.
Oh, he passed away yesterday. I
Mm.
didn't know him, and I feel very sad. That situation in my mind was tragic. Oh my goodness. It was
Yeah.
so tragic.
People, some comments there like, his wife don't deserve the donation because according to him, she was so awful to him. That's what other people say in the comment.
Well, the fact that a wife would leave her husband
Another
after he
guy.
treated her so well, to my understanding, again, these are just my thoughts, my understanding. We're not going to say even who we're even thinking about or talking about, just a situation in life. And you can comment on a situation because this could be many people's different situation. I don't know. Maybe you know someone like this in a different part of the world or someplace, but it's the situation really I'm talking about. How a man who respected and loved his wife so much, from my perspective, that of understanding his situation,
Mm.
had a home for her, had a child that he loved with her, I've only heard nice things spoken, that sort of thing. And then when he's really in need and of no fault of his own, just health problems. So no fault, he can't help that. Who can help that? You get sick, right? And that's when you need your loved ones the most. Because you've been treating them good in a general sense, loving them, providing for them, giving them the best you know how or you possibly can. And then they leave you for another person in your time of need. And then you just get worse in your health and you're left alone and then you die. I mean, wow. It's like I'm dumbfounded. I'm literally dumbfounded. I was mentioning to Mahal and she got defensive. She's thinking like,
Yeah, because
I'm not leaving you. I'm not talking about us. I said, us are
no,
not even in my
no,
mind.
because sometimes we felt so bad hearing those stories because they're also on expats. And we feel so bad about that.
Feel bad,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because you
To
might
my
think
core, I feel bad.
that in the future I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I love you. You love me. We love each other. Look, we're both wearing white. We're together in bed. We love each other. But honestly, doesn't like in my heart of hearts, I like for someone I don't even know really. I feel so sad. And he died. I can't even believe he just died. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just feel sad. I don't know. I don't have words to say. I just feel sad. Maybe no, this might be one of our videos where most of our videos, by the way, have about 100, 200 views. So I don't anticipate this one getting any more. But I just, from time to time, I just bring up some experiences because I just don't get some experiences. And this one just made me sad because I heard him talk and say how at different times over the course of time, so many years, I'd check in with him and I'd hear him say how much he just always loved his wife and always spoke highly of his wife and his child. And then the next thing I see him, he's alone, sick and alone because he was sick anyway. Even with his wife, he was sick. But he complimented her so often, saying she's a real trooper, staying with him and stuff. Earlier videos that I watched. And I wouldn't always be watching or keeping up, but just from time to time because he seemed like a really nice guy to me. And then lately, I've been seeing him just sick and alone. I'm like, oh my goodness, you're alone. Some commenter would say, why are you alone? He said, well, my wife, he said, no, someone would say, a commenter would say, why are you alone? Where's your wife? Why isn't she taking care of you? And he said, well, and then the commenter would say, I mean, you made he said, yeah, I made the house. And he said, I can't go back to the house because she's with someone else. And he said, I can't go back to my own house and watch that. That was his own words. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's so sad. And now he's just staying somewhere else and not well. But I didn't know he was even that not well. And now, today we wake up to the news he passed away. And I feel so sad down the deep core of my being. I feel so sad for someone I've not even met and known the tragedy of that situation. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm speechless and I don't understand why these kinds of things happen.
Yeah.
But I
Life
suppose.
is like that.
But anyway, I'm not even sure if this video makes a whole lot of sense to different ones watching, but if you love someone, marry them and stay loving someone. Otherwise, don't marry them. You know what I mean? Like, you got a choice in life. If you love someone, love someone. But if they're not the right people, talk about it up front so you know, and try to figure out if this is really a good idea. Now, especially now that you're older. I mean, when we're younger, we probably all make a lot of mistakes and we rush into things, and we're not really thinking. It's part of growing up, maybe, and you make mistakes, but try to learn from your past. And when you meet someone new, okay, say, I want to make a better life. Talk about everything, absolutely everything. And make sure you love each other and you're on the same page. and try to prevent your life from ending up in a mess. Am I even making sense, Mahal? I just feel so hurt inside for someone I don't even know who just passed away.
No, you
And
just feel sad. You know why? You just feel sad because of what his wife did to him. Like she was very awful, and she's asking more money.
well, I don't know about that part. I didn't even
It's
know she
because
was
they have a
asking.
child.
Yeah, oh, but isn't she with someone else? Because that was his words in the comments to someone else. She's with
That
someone
is why
now.
it's really hard also for a Filipina, like especially just like for example, some other couple, they have a child and the foreigner suddenly died, and what happened to the Filipina and the kid?
Yeah, seems sad. I just feel so sad
Yeah,
that he.
Especially
Anyway,
if the Filipina are not able to find work due to like when you are in the like early 40s or late 40s, it's really hard for us to work, and it's really hard to look for a job, especially in that kind of age.
anyway, I'm not sure what we're talking about now. So I'm
It's
gonna.
hard both.
Anyhow, I guess we'll end the video. But he passed away, and I feel sad, and I didn't even know him. But I love you. And if
Mhm.
you meet a Filipina, make sure you talk about things. Make sure you talk about things and stay together. And in my opinion, the thing that's missing for most people, I bet you can guess. What do you think I'm going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you'd know. You don't know what I'm going to say? The thing that's missing for most people?
Continue.
You don't even want to guess?
No,
Really?
just like yeah,
It's
let's not
God.
no.
God. Really, depth of God. Because how do you do such things and still have God in your life?
Mahal, you even told me before when you saw that video of him. You even say he married a good woman, which is a Christian, and blah blah
Yeah, in the
blah.
earlier videos,
And now,
that's what I understood from his words. That's what I understood from his words. And now from the latest of his words
you
to a
even say what
subscriber person,
denominations he belong.
yeah, I'm saying from his words. I'm just going like I don't like I said I know nothing about nothing. I'm just making a video saying I'm sad about someone who passed away knowing only the story from his words. But it made me sad. The story from his words made me sad because those are the words I heard over the years. He loved his wife. They were like a Christian couple, to my understanding. But then on the end of it, someone was asking him, "Where's your wife?" And he said, yeah, sure, I built the house, but she's there with some other guy, and I can't go back and watch that." Those were his words again, and I'm like, wow. And now he died. I'm like, double wow. Oh my goodness, I'm just dumbfounded and really sad. Oh my goodness, I just feel sad. Anyhow, when you meet a Filipina, just love her, and I hope and pray she loves you. And I know I probably don't make a lot of sense right now, but talk about so many things. Like just talk about things to make sure you're the couple that's gonna go forward and never go back on each other. Talk about everything so you don't end up in sadness too. Well, I just hope that somehow this makes sense on some level, that people will stay together and understand truly what love is all about, and staying together and keeping God in the center, keeping God in the center of your lives, home, and marriage.
Amen.
Amen. God bless you all.
God bless everyone.